What's up, brothers? What's up, guys? Welcome to Lunchtime in the Lab, your number one gambling podcast for quick picks. I am your host, as always. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not hit that subscribe button for me yet, what are you doing? If you're listening just on the audio, if you have not come on over and watched it yet, what are you doing? 617 subscribers on YouTube right now, looking at it. Not bad. Pretty sure we were just pushing like 600 and then we just just flew on over it. Appreciate you guys. What's that? Anthony Casemiro. Appreciate the got the sub right there. Got one right in front of my eyes. Love it when I get the notifications while we're live here. Thanks so much for tuning in though. It's been fantastic. It's nice to see the extra faces and everything like that in here. Let me actually real quick hit the what the hell is this? Twitter real fast. Do one of these. Do one of these. But anyhow, hope you guys are doing good. We do kind of have a rough day with rough day of baseball, to be honest. If I wasn't doing this, like every day as a, making it like a point to do this every day, I don't know if this is something that I'd want to really get after an attack. Although I feel like I did find some pretty good stuff here. So without further ado, we'll get into it though here. But before we get into today's plays, as always, take a look back and see what we did yesterday. Thursday, 4-4. Yesterday we went 2-1. Oh, hold up. Where we at here? At the stage. This button. This button. Here we go. 2-1 day yesterday. We had Royals Orioles under 7.5. I thought that one was gonna be cooked. The game was supposed to start at 1 o'clock or something, and it didn't start until 4, 5, 6 late. So I thought, a lot of the read that I had weather wise, and I was like, oh, it's a night game to an early game, and it turned into another afternoon game or whatever. But luckily, the Orioles didn't turn it on until the bottom of the ninth. I mean, if that was the bottom of the eighth, they would have kept scoring runs. We got lucky that they ended up, they couldn't score any more runs. We were kind of capped at 7 unless they hit a home run. So the whole time I was like, hey, either get them out, please don't go into extra innings, or don't hit a home run, But we made it. We got that under on the Royals and the Orioles. Red Sox -1.5. Unfortunately, that's back-to-back days. We lost that. Like I said, in baseball, you got to have the amnesia sometimes, but that's definitely something we're gonna have to stay away from for a little bit, I think. Kind of annoying, obviously. That's twice now that Pivetta has pitched, and they gave him no support. Just no support at all. I mean, they got 1 run. So Pivetta's pitched twice. He's gone 11 innings, giving up just 1 run in that 11 innings, but his team has only got 1 run for him. So that's rough, man. The Red Sox bats were just like sucking, like for real. Man, how many subscribers did I said? 617. I got like 7 subscribers since we've been talking. Appreciate y'all. Oh yeah. 600. Yeah, we got 7 since I've been talking. Appreciate you guys. Last play, Yordan Alvarez doing Yabo yesterday. Over 1.5 total bases. I think he had like 10. Your boy said, I just need 2. And he's like, I got you. Dude just kept hitting home runs. In the Discord, we hit a +410 for Yordan to go yard and to win. So that was super nice to hit. I got that +410 there as well. So 2-1 day. Definitely on the winning track here. So we'll get into the plays here and get going. Just like yesterday, we can do this again real quick. We'll add this to the stage. We got the weather report here. Not a lot of games. There's only 5 games on, 6 games on. One of them is a doubleheader. I don't like to bet on doubleheaders. I never have. I don't know what the secret sauce is, if you should bet the first game or the second game, what the correlation between those are. I've never really truly looked it up. I don't know if there's enough stats to know how that goes. I will say in this first game, I'm seeing a lot of people on the no-run first inning. Makes sense because you got the wind blowing in, but this pitcher going for the Tigers, he hasn't pitched since 2020. He had a good spring. that doesn't always translate though, you know. Um, Speaking of that, I think it was I just got 3 phone calls at once, and then they all, like, went away. I've been getting some weird, like, spam stuff. Big E called it out yesterday or asked about it, about that matinee bet for, DraftKings. We hit that bad boy too. If you were in here, I said Twins money line. They got it done for us. I don't know if they actually won, but they did go up by 2, so we got that one done. But anyway, we got some wind blowing in for the Tigers and the Mets here. Pirates and Nationals, you got wind blowing out to right. You got about 12 mile an hour with some rain chance. Not fantastic conditions. You got Twins and Guardians blowing in at about 12 mile an hour, Cards blowing. And you would think that this might be okay. Maybe if you catch like a lefty hitter, you know, in terms of home runs for the Cardinals game here, blowing out to right field. Kind of looks a little sharp. And then we got the Royals and the Red Sox blowing in. Gonna be a rough game. I think if that's still in Chicago, they've still been having weather. I mean, man, it was just hailing outside my window like 5 minutes ago. Like, and I'm like 3 hours from there, you know, but like similar weather. Um, but that's the weather today. Nothing crazy. I think this actually cuts it off for you guys over here. But we got St. Louis 15 mile an hour, the Mets 13, KC 13. You got 12 and 12 in the bottom too. So definitely got some rough weather today. Let me know though if you're watching this on the recorded version, watching it live, if this is beneficial or not. I mean, honestly, just adds a couple more minutes and it's something insightful to talk about. What's it? Infinity. What's that, like Comcast Infinity? Over under Tiger Mets. I mean, initial you got to think under just because of how bad the wind is. I mean, it was just 20 mile an hour down to 12. And these are just two teams. The Mets are 0-4, have not had any production. I was looking at their just their batting stats today because I was looking at like Nemo. Dude's got a .063 ERA or batting average. I mean, they have a lot of like sub 2, even sub 1 batting averages. Like these guys started out super cold, and until they can prove that they can hit the ball, I think we got to fade the Mets. And then you have the Tigers team that got the luxury of going against the White Sox in their first series. And what does that truly mean? I mean, the White Sox aren't obviously very good, although they did beat the Braves. All right. Okay, sorry. If you guys are new to the show, I'm always kind of got an ear out. I got my youngest, my 6-month-old. Luckily he fell asleep. He was due to eat actually right now. And then I got my the 3, almost 4-year-old is out there watching Paw Patrol, and but I'll hear the water run or he's been pooping a lot. Like dude's like, I'm always having to go in there and wipe his butt and stuff. You know, good old dad stuff. Trying to keep an eye out for that. But here we go. First play. Up to 53 watchers right now, too, live. So awesome job there. I talked about kind of joking around. Next goal is to try to hit 100. So, make sure you keep sharing everything like that. Tyler, there you go. You said 46. I think it bounced up from there. Make sure you hit that like button. Only 7 likes so far. It's somebody said the other day, it's free to subscribe. It's free to like. Help me out. Hit that sub button, everything like that. The bigger this guys, I promise I can handle this show if it gets bigger. Just doing this for free, helping you guys out. I think you, not to be like, oh, I deserve it or whatever, but man, if I got to the point where we had 100 people in here and we got the OGs of the chat and everything from back in the day, I'm looking forward to that moment. And hopefully we get to that point. So 3 plays on the board though today. First one's gonna be Nationals money line. Fading the Pirates. Like I said, you got to have amnesia in baseball. We were on the Pirates money line the other day, cashed it. Talked about the Pirates being on a hot streak. Pirates had not lost yet. So we got, they were 4-0. They went to 5-0. Awesome. We got that bet. They lost. That doesn't mean it's time to jump ship. No pun intended, with the Pirates. But Pirates aren't undefeated anymore. Time to go against some Pirates. The Pirates starter Perez today really, really struggled against the Nationals career. He has 13 runs allowed on 21 hits in just 15 innings. He's got a 7.8 ERA with an 0-2 record. So he's faced him at least 2 times. I didn't actually see. I just know what his record is. 0-2, 13 runs allowed, 21 hits in just 15 innings. I mean, dude's gotten torn up by obviously not the same Nationals team, but that still kind of goes to say people do just struggle within certain ballparks. On the other side, we have Gray, who has been great against the Pirates. Last year, he only allowed 3 runs in 2 outings that he had against them. I believe he went 2-0 against them. Some of the big bats for the Pirates have really struggled against them. You got guys like Joe, McCutchen, Reynolds, Hayes, just a combined 4-21 against Gray. Combined 4-21. I mean, that's their offense. Those four guys have really, what was that? Five guys, four guys. Those four guys have really struggled against Gray. Gray's pitched really well against the Pirates in the past. And all these games they suck. This one, no difference. Like I said, like it's what was it? We got 5 o'clock. We got a chance of rain, cloudy. It's only 45 degrees. Ball's probably not going to carry very well. We got 12 to 10 mile per hour winds blowing out to right field. So nothing crazy in terms of home runs, balls carrying to home runs or anything like that. But I think that just trying to back the home team here in terms of like bad weather and everything like that, it just makes sense. In a sucky game, you get to take the home team who has a pitcher that has beat up on this the opposing side. And then like Biggie just mentioned that Gray's got bad home to away versus away splits. Certainly look at it that way, and then you counteract it with like his home splits maybe counteract against the fact that he has pitched really well against the Pirates, and we have a Pirates pitcher that has struggled against the Nationals. I think we have more things going for us than we do, going against us, I guess. So we're going with the Nationals money line, which when I finished these notes actually kind of early. It was plus 110 when I wrote it up. We got plus 102 right now, so still not bad. I personally think they got the wrong team favored. I mean, it probably should be a pick 'em, which is really close to it. Going to be a really close game. We got a 50-50 chance. I think I like the home team here. So we'll go Nationals money line with the first one. Second play here. Got two props coming. Got some graphs pulled up here, or some graph action. Got Andrew. What is this? Jimenez? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. That's how I would guess how to say it. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. That I don't have it pulled up anymore. It was plus 105 when I wrote it up. That is a DraftKings exclusive type bet. I guess not exclusive. I know the hit run RBI is somewhere. I don't know where else. I think maybe Bet MGM. One of the guys in the Discord has got, since some of these guys bet a ton and they got their own FanDuel rep or whatever. Word on the street is that FanDuel is working on getting a variation of the hit run RBI, which would be super nice. And then I was like, hey, give me a first five too. First five team total. I need that one. Because it's get that all the time, But anyhow, we're gonna go with the over 1.5 hits run RBI. I got a plus 105 on DraftKings. I got a couple good I thought Bet MGM had it too. I guess before we get into it, Drake got any college for today? I've been kind of looking, but I mean, like, it's to the point where like I've been doing so well with MLB. It's just kind of like why why kind of gunk it up? Just like, I mean, we kind of gave NBA a break, and in the Discord, I'm already up 8 units in the Discord, up 60 in the last 2 months. Well, shoot, pushing 70 now in the last 2 months. And then, went away from NBA. Obviously, college baseball is fantastic, but I mean, just baseball in general has been awesome. I actually looked at college baseball today just because the MLB slate wasn't that good, but there just wasn't enough on there that like was anything that I was overly interested in. So maybe we bring baseball back again. Generally that was just in the Discord. I know for the podcast is not really like useful because you guys haven't heard that. I think we did Iowa money line one time and they lost. We did one college baseball play in the podcast and it lost. But possibly. Anyhow, over 1.5 hits run hit HRR. On the year, he is over this in 5 of his last 7 and looks to be batting at the top of the lineup. He has good bats behind him, so I mean that's the perfect type of bet where like he can get it done. Oh, ESPN has it too. So yeah, you can get it at plenty of places, just not on FanDuel. This is the perfect type of player to take. I mean, he's speedy, fast guy. And you got the big bats behind him that can hit him in. I think he's projected to go. I should have looked at old lineups, but I saw like a lineup projection or whatever showing him in second. I mean, if he's batting towards the second, I mean that's gonna be solid, But really good bats behind him to hit an in. And then this is a type of bet too where he's not gonna hit a home run. He's not really that type of guy, but like he hits a double, somebody behind him hits a single, boom, we cash. He hits he gets a hit. and then nothing happens, gets walked, somebody behind him hits a home run, he scores a run, boom, we cash. I mean, there's so many multiple ways for him to hit, and he's been doing really well. Like I said, I mean, he's over this in 5 of 7 to start the year. Not too bad. Right hand versus left hand doesn't really matter. He's been hitting the ball and he's been doing really well with it. But we also have another really good advantage in terms of him against Pablo Lopez. I mean, Pablo Lopez is a pretty solid pitcher, and a lot of people are kind of afraid of him or whatever. Against Pablo Lopez, he's batting 455, which is, outstanding. Anything over 300, 350 is, obviously above average and really good. 455 is phenomenal. And that's on 11 at bats. It's not like he's just had a couple or something to get that number inflated. He's at 11 at bats. He's had 5 hits. And most importantly, he's had just 1 strikeout. So the guy's putting the ball in play or he's getting walked, and that's what we want. We need him to get on base. We need him to get preferably a hit, so it goes towards our hit, run RBI. But we need him to get on base so then he can at least get a run, a hit and a run, obviously 2 hits, like whatever it is. He's only struck out once against him. The guy's solid. Pablo Lopez is a good pitcher. But this is not a spot where I'm afraid of him because Jimenez has proven that he's a solid hitter against this guy. And so far the year, we got a hot bat. You got to be careful sometimes looking at this. It's like, oh, yeah, he's batting 800 against them. But then the dude hasn't got a hit this year. It's like, well, maybe it's a good time to, turn it around, or it's like, you kind of have to prove it to yourself or whatever, So really good history, and he's got a hot bat. So I really like this one here. Second play will be is it even Andrew? Did that typo? It's Andres. What the hell? I use Word doc. it typoed Andres or whatever to Andrew. That's funny. Andres Jimenez over 1.5 hits, run, RBI. Before we get to the third play here, as usual, I ask you guys to hit the like button for me, hit the subscribe button for me. This is about the time that you guys maybe want to start dropping some questions in here if you have them. I like to get through the normal podcast. I kind of send audio off to the side. I close out audio, do my outro there, and then we talk about whatever we want to talk about or anything like that. What's this say? Why go Red Sox -1.5 on a free play on? Oh, gotcha. Well, okay. Well, here, I'll pull it up so everybody can see it. So first off, I mean, I can't say it every day. I did it today, and I feel like I've said it 100 times, unless you've just, you may have just joined, but, do these free plays, this podcast, for free. Did this well before I was in this Discord or anything like that, but I always say whatever is notified, whatever is given a unit, and whatever is an official play in the Discord, there's a picture of it. There's how much we're going to bet, and normally a reason why. So any plays you see on the podcast here is definitely open to you, as some people like to follow me, ride or die or whatever. But what's posted in the Discord is going to be the absolute best option. For example, we had Jake Berger and Bellinger the other day over 2.5 total, or over 1.5 total bases in the podcast. We missed both of those, but I ran those guys together in a hit parlay. And we hit that in the Discord. So I do try to give my absolute best, and then some of these will translate. I think I'm going to run Jimenez as an actual Discord play, a VIP type play, but I haven't really gotten to that point yet. But yeah, any of those that don't have that hit, run, RBI option, total bases would be your second option. I just like, it's just nice. The guy can literally walk twice and get hit in twice, and we cash that bet. But then, a hit obviously behind that, a hit that wouldn't obviously count for total bases. A walk doesn't count for a total base. But all right, I'm gonna get in this third play. I can scroll back up to answer questions or whatever. But like I said, now's the time to drop anything that you might have. Third play is going to be our cover athlete of the day, Salvador Perez. Why is it sounding weird coming out of my mouth? Over 1.5 total bases plus 110. 110 on FanDuel. I don't know what it is on DraftKings. Sometimes you'll get DraftKings. You got them for like plus 120. Super nice or a good idea to make sure you guys are line shopping and stuff. If you like a bet and it's minus 110 on one book, but like plus 100 on another book, take that plus 100. Perez has been a White Sox killer for as long as I can remember. I've been a White Sox fan for as long as I can remember. Salvador Perez has been killing them for quite a while. He's over this 1.5 total bases in 4 straight games now, and 4 of 6. So we started out a little cold, but here we are with him hitting this in 4 straight games, and he gets to go against that AL Central rivalry in the same division against a very familiar, team here. He's used to playing at Did I look already? It's in Chicago, right? No, it's at the Royals, but whatever. Is all the same though. Like is obviously he's familiar, used to playing these guys. On the season, like I said, 4 straight. He's had 6, 4, 2, and 3. A couple home runs there, but when he's going over, he's really going over. Dude's been hitting the ball well. Not the type of guy that's going to get a triple for us or anything like that, but I mean he certainly rope onto a gap and get a double. Michael Soroka, if that's how you say it. I mean, sometimes I'm just winging these names. Starting against the Tigers, gave up 7 hits and 4 earned runs with no strikeouts. I think the White Sox are in trouble in this game. The Royals just went toe to toe with the Orioles and dang near won that game. I mean, they blew it, but the White Sox don't have the bats that the Orioles do. The Orioles at home the Royals are home even, here too. I just have a feeling this KC team gets to Soroka pretty easily. And he's fallen off big time since, batting pitching for the Braves there when he was like halfway decent. And then he's just like, obviously White Sox hoping that he can get back up to, doing pretty well for him there. But he hasn't been too hot, so far or to finish. What am I trying to say? He hasn't been hot as of late, I guess. So third play is going to be Perez over 1.5 total bases. Probably look for him to possibly hit a home run today. I'm still going to probably do my 3-leg home run. Everybody loves it on Twitter and everybody gets excited for the opportunity. I certainly like the opportunity to hit those and everything, and I'll still do it, but he's probably going to be he's probably a good selection for that. I honestly don't even know who else I even am really overly interested in for like a home run. I'm sure I can find 3 people real quick though. But to recap here, for the audio here, this podcast has been going for about 22 minutes now. I see it on the recorded. Got to add in the intro and the outro music as well. So we'll close it out for you guys. And then for the people that want to stick around, I can answer. I think I seen a question up here. Yeah, about a hit lay and no run first inning, which I don't like to bet no run first inning, but this first one scares me because of this pitcher that the Tigers have. It's been a while since he's pitched in like real season action. Where are we at? Oh, I forgot to change it when I was talking to. There's the graph for Perez. I forgot to change it. 4 straight. Bro, here we go. Recap for April 4th of Lunchtime in the Lab. We're going to go with Nationals money line over the Pirates. There, I put Andres there, right? But word changed to Andrew. Jimenez over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI, and Salvi Perez over 1.5 total bases. Those will be the 3 plays for the day. There is only 6 games on, unfortunately, today for the MLB. I got a little bit, not even a lot of NBA, not a lot of really anything, So, anyhow, that's all I got for the day. Thanks so much for listening. Be sure to follow me on social medias at LiveJoeBets. If you're listening on Spotify or any of those other places, make sure you give me a 5-star review. Like it, watch it, share it, and then come on over and check out this audio or this visual side of things at some time. And I will catch you guys back tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, David. So I noticed that he is only, it depends on the book. So, I mean, you must live in like Florida or something, but I've noticed that some places do have him at 0.5 bases, which is the same thing as getting a hit, obviously. So unfortunately, I would try to see if you can't find an alt. Do you have alt lines? Like, can you take him for could you take him for 2 hits maybe? And then that would get it close to like the bases, although that's a little more dangerous. Like Neighborhood saying, I mean, you probably got to just run the total bases. Oh, but then he's at 0.5. You might have to pass if you're stuck to just that one book, unfortunately. Or take him for a hit and then try to take I don't know what Hard Rock is like. Man. Take him for a hit and then try to add the Guardians plus 3.5 or something juice like that to try to get it down, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. If it's not there, then I wouldn't force it. You might have to just pass. Let me scroll up here though. ESPN bet has we already said that. Yeah, I really wish I need to go through and like know what all books have, but I mean, I suck with that. Okay, here we go. Brian Reynolds and Stephen Kwan. Um, Somebody was on Kwan the other day. Like I used to be really big on him, and then he's kind of like, kind of falling apart recently. Um, Kwan still on the Guardians? Yeah, yes. Pablo Lopez is tough. Let's see, how was he gone? How was he done against? Oh, not bad actually. I mean, you got that lefty versus righty matchup. He's the same thing. He's batting 455. He's got 5 singles against them. That's honestly not a good look, not a bad look, and he has not struck out or walked. And he's a big like contact guy. So I mean, that's not a bad look to be honest. I actually really like Tim Anderson today. I just wish he bats higher in the lineup. You also have Brian. I'm tired of being sick. My wife and my son are both sick. My son went to bed at like 4 yesterday and slept till like 9 o'clock, and then of course he was up for a few hours. Brian Reynolds switch hitter, so it's nice. You get him, versus he can bat either way. Obviously, bats 500 against Gray. 2 singles, a double, a home run. He has struck out twice, but I mean he is kind of a not like boom and bust. Honestly, it's not bad. I don't know what the odds are, but I mean that's not a bad look to be honest. Just at least even just looking off the history. I mean, you got some of the weather concerns and everything like that, but I mean that's pretty good history. Uh, no home run, FanDuel plus 700. That's actually like crazy odds to like I've seen people like betting that. I don't even know if I have it available or not, but that makes a ton of sense because these guys aren't power hitters. I don't know what that's under. What's that under? It's got to be under popular, but I got 2 hit a home run. Um, but yeah, anyway, though, plus 700 seems pretty crazy, especially the wind blowing in. And neither of these guys, I mean, they got Pete Alonso, obviously. The Tigers don't really have what the hell, Torkelson. I mean, he's a pretty powerful guy, but for 700 though, I think that's a heck of a little sprinkle at least. But like half a unit on it, 0.25. Kyler, if you're still in here, I just feel weird about this pitcher. But like I'm not like a Tiger guy or anything. I don't know enough. I just see a dude that hasn't pitched in big league action since like for 2 years or something. And then we had that Joe Ross guy or something like that pitched the other day for the Brewers, and I was on a team total or something, some kind of nature of that. Or no, that's what? Yeah, it was yesterday, right? When we were on the Twins money line and they ended up cashing for that matinee like promo they had. Um, I would think Tigers at home. Yeah, I just don't know enough about like this pitcher to like feel really good about it. Oh, actually, Tigers aren't home. Never mind. But still, under popular than navigate. Yeah, I figured it was under popular. Under hits and runs too. Oh yeah, okay. First home run type, no home run plus 700. Man, that's juicy. I've been seeing people do that though, like doing like lottos like that. I got some bets pulled up that I don't want to lose to put it together on FanDuel for like the Discord, but I got this one for the Discord that I'm looking at. It's minus 102 for the late game. I'll have to see if the odds change or not. A little builder looks pretty good. What else though? Anything else? We still got about 40 people in here. Yeah, Josh, I just found it. That's a good look though. I'll open up a different FanDuel tab. Close this. More. Like that's like I guess I don't know what like the stats are and like how often that actually hits or whatever, but it feels solid. Feels good. I haven't looked at NBA in forever. I couldn't even tell you who the Jazz are playing or who's hurt or like anything like that. I got to get back. I don't even see the Jazz on FanDuel. What you talking about? So it's not even listed if they're playing. I'll get back into the NBA when the playoffs start, which is in like what, 12 days or something like that. The Mavs, and then the Mavs have really. So I had Clint Capella on here like what, 3 days ago or something like that. We got it, points and rebounds. The Mavs had been giving up a lot of points to centers recently. And then Gafford, I mean, isn't like a strong rebounder. So if you were to go, double double or went like the points and rebound option, that's probably not a bad look. But wagons break a wheel sometime. But I'm definitely one that I'll ride it until that bet stops hitting, and whatnot. What all right. I think I still have 38 people in here. Y'all want to try to put together this home run parlay? Because I really don't know what I want to do. And we could just try to like crowdfund it, crowdsource it. What the hell is that called? If y'all still chill. So okay. So I do have a good feeling about here we go. What's this? Hit a home run parlay builder. Salvador Perez. I got a feeling. I do got a good feeling about Salvador Perez. All my bets on the show would be to win a unit. So I would put like a unit on it. If you're in the Discord, it is not an official Discord play. If you want some action, sure. If you're in the Discord and waiting for a play from me, I will notify and let you guys know what is an official play. That's got to be smart. I pick and choose. That's why I'm up. That's why I'm up at 8 units already in the first 4 days of the month. 3 days. Today hasn't counted yet. So Salvador Perez. I don't even think he hasn't even faced this pitcher. There's not even like really like any good like awesome stats in terms of that or anything. I just have a feeling he's been hitting the ball well and he's familiar against the White Sox. Even then, like if you were to look at like who has like good history today, there's still really not anything. Like it's a bunch of Mets guys against some of these guys. Like Nolan Arenado against this Weathers guy. He's hit a home run. I seen Jazz has hit a home run against Lance Lynn in the past, and he's the righty. I don't know what his like righty versus lefty like splits are or anything like that. Like I said, like I'm fairly lost today, so dang. Is Jazz's Cardinals. He just hit a home run recently. He kind of like fell off though. Plus 560. O'Neill Cruz versus man. Watching a lot of that Twins game yesterday. I don't like a lot of Twins players. What do you like about Kepler? Yeah, I don't like pitcher props. Yeah, because like Pavetta didn't even get that many strikeouts. Everybody was all over like laddering him and stuff like that. O'Neill Cruz or Jazz. I don't want to do both because they're not. I'm more inclined to take Cruz over Jazz. I need one more. Let's see. O'Neill Cruz has hit just one home run. Dude, I can't believe the Marlins are 0-7. Kind of have a feeling about like a Cardinal player because like the wind I don't think was like horrendous there. So we would have somebody in the late game, the 4 o'clock, or yeah. Oh shit, we already have somebody in that game because of Jazz. So realistically, we need somebody from the Twins, Guardians. Like I was on Jose Ramirez the other day, but he didn't do anything for me. I've been waiting on Buxton to do something. Shit, guys, today sucks. Nobody has a third one for me. I'm gonna have to do some. I'm gonna have to do. We might have to just pass. Almost feels like it's worth passing on. Cause like, where's it at? I subscribe to that Ballpark Pal. It's like $10 or whatever, but I've used them for like 2 years. It's so weird to not have it. I mean, we got a minus 25% chance home run at the Cardinals, minus 44% at KC, minus 13 in Washington, minus 12 in the Mets, minus 25 in Minnesota. Rough for home runs. There's not going to be many, that's for sure. It would almost be easier just to say no home runs. I got Perez and Jazz Chisholm or whatever, however you say his name. Man, you can damn near round robin. No home run on every game today. But those are like round robins can be so damn expensive. So say we skip the first game. No home run. Oh shit. Wrong button. No home run. Damn, plus 900. What am I missing? There's no way though. Like that's why we're gonna round robin it though. I don't really like round robins though, because like I don't like to suggest people to do round robins because they cost so much. Yeah, Luis Roberts speaking my language. No, they fucking. What did I do? They stopped it. They only let you do 3 of them. Bastards. Yeah. So if you bet $100, it'd be 57 a pop. That's smart. Yeah, I'll come up with something. Dang it, I'll post it on Twitter. Live Joe Bets if you're not following me. But Luis Roberts always an option. Familiar guys, and then if we went with Jazz or O'Neal, Cruz. I think Jazz. That's a hell of a lotto though. Plus 17,000. I'll figure it out, but I think that's probably good for today. We just hit 40 minutes. Shit. I guess if y'all are watching, I just leave it on here and get my watch hours up. But I think we'll probably close it out. A lot of people took off anyway. I think this 27 on here is probably pretty true. I don't know how many people are like truly watching. Damn, how many subscribers did I have? I got 634. Did I not say 617 earlier? I went up 17 subscribers today. That's pretty good. Yeah, 28 people watching still. That's not bad. 26 likes, 27 now because I just liked it. That was a good day. That's a good day. Yeah. No bet is a good bet. That's for sure. But on these, like these home run lottos and stuff, I mean, you're just putting $10 on it or whatever. And like Twitter, like devours them. Like they're all about it. I like I might run that though. I might run Robert Perez and Cruz. That's not bad. We'll think about it. Shoot, we're to the point where this game started already, didn't it? Yeah, it did. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out though. It sounds like my son's movie just got over. He's gonna be coming in here wanting to do something, and it's time to. What the fuck? But okay, all right, yeah, I'm gonna close it out. Yeah, he's already here because his movie's over. That's funny. What's up, buddy? Hey, slow down. I know it's over. All right, guys, I'm gonna close it out. I appreciate you guys. You want to see yourself? Look, see your hand. You say hi. Ugh. All right, we're gonna close it out. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on social medias at Live Joe Bets, and I will see you guys back tomorrow at 11:30. Can you say bye? Bye. Bye. Good job. See you guys. Oh, where's my thing at? I gotta find my button. There it is.
Look up. Look out.
Well done.
What?